Good morning, world. Today again, and continuing with our Breaking Through Infinity series, which you know is based on the book Breaking Through Infinity. So if you have not already done so, please head over to lackipublishing.com and make sure that you grab a copy. Today we're talking about the five components of an action step. Action step are the pieces or the actions, the activities that you engage in that help you complete, that help you reach your objective, that help you meet the objectives. And you already know that objectives are the smaller pieces that put together make up your overall goal. The first step, the first component of an action step is, of course, the action, right? The activity that you're going to be engaging in, the activities that you will be engaging in order to eventually reach and meet your objectives. And then that, leads to your goal. You need to have the action. What exactly is the activity? What task, what will you be completing? 2 is that an action step needs to have a start date, because when you put a start date, this means that, hey, there is an actual plan for this to actually take place. It needs a start date that tells you when will you begin engaging in this activity. And of course, the next one is that it needs to have an end date. End date will tell you, okay, I'm going to be doing this for 3 months, so I'm going to start on April 4th. This means that I'm going to be done on June 4th or June 3rd, whatever that 3-month period is. It needs to have a start date. That's the second one, and then an end date. 4th is that it needs to have a frequency. It's not enough to just say, I'm going to be doing this for 3 months. It's how often during the 3-month period are you going to be doing this? Frequency could mean 3 times a week, once a week, every other week, whatever the frequency that is required in order for you to actually get in the work, do the work that is needed in order to reach your objective. How often, when you start, once you start engaging in this activity, how often are you going to be doing it? And finally, it needs a duration. The duration is how long are you engaging in this activity once you start? Meaning that, let's say one of your action steps is to go to the gym and you've decided you're going 3 times a week. How long will you be at the gym each of these 3 times a week? Is it going to be 30 minutes? Is it going to be 45 minutes? If your goal is to read 10 books a month or 10 books a year, how long? You're reading 3 days a week. How long are you reading once you start reading? How long will you engage in this activity each time it comes up? Each time, for instance, if it's you do it 3 times a week, 3 times a week, I will be reading for 30 minutes. So how long do you do it? Let's do a quick recap. 1, your action steps must first have an action because you gotta have something to do. 2 is that it needs a start date because you need to have a point where you get going. And of course, an end date because, you need an end date. 4th is that it needs a frequency because it's not enough to say you're doing it for 3 months. You need to know how often you're gonna be doing it for that 3 months. And finally, it needs to have a duration because there needs to be some type of a parameter that is set. You need to have a duration. Is it 30 minutes? Is it an hour? Whatever you choose, make sure that you're following it. Again, based on the book, Breaking Through Infinity, please do head over to Lacki Publishing and get your copy because not only does it have a lot of stuff that's going to help you, it also helps keep me in this indoor living thing that I'm getting to really, really, really like. And that is all we have for today. Good morning, world. Have an awesome day.